everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're going to check out the update announcement in-game, and we're going to take a look at the Forerunner server most recent update as well. Alright, so let's start with the Forerunner server. This had an update for the 13th, 14th, today, whatever. So here we are. I wanted to go ahead and take a look and show you guys what's going on over there because, as we always say, the Forerunner server is usually what's to come for the global servers. So even if you're not on the Forerunner server, you should definitely pay attention to what's going on. So the last update regarding the Forerunner server had a bunch of optimizations and changes, and Navras, who I call Navaris in an upcoming video a million times, I'm sorry. But Navras gets a great buff, which I think is part of the upcoming thing. Skin shops added, Titanic Ruins changes. So I talked about that in a recent video as well. Alright, so we have the Gear Dungeon. So the Gear Dungeon is now going to consist of more stages. So Gear Dungeon 1 and 2, aka Gear 8, 4, and 5, are going to go from stage 6 to stage 7. So this is a little bit of a breakdown here. I'm just going to leave that. So like the end before stage 6 and after it's stage 9. So the scenario here is if you've cleared a higher level stages before the update, the newly added lower level stages will be automatically cleared with a 3-star clearance. And their first clear reward will be sent to you via mail. For example, if you cleared stage 6 in Gear Dungeon 1 before the update, then after the update, the newly added stage 3, 5, and 8 in Gear Dungeon 1 will become automatically cleared with 3-star clearance, and their first clear rewards will be sent to you via mail. So you will have to do stage 9 and 10 on your own. So, did they make it even harder? It's already pretty darn hard. Oh boy. I don't know. Alright, anyway, let's move on from that. So, if you guys want to take a deeper look there, again, you can screenshot or check it out if you are on the Forerunner server. I'm sure you already saw this update. So, Demon Soldiers. In Gear 8 1, you can now obtain Demon Captain Shard's Scal Champion from stage 19 through 21 with an increased drop rate instead of only in stage 21. Okay. So they added a new Demon Soldier to obtain, but the highest chances to get them, of course, in stage 1, or 21, which makes sense. In the Drake's Chasm Daily, which is our guild boss, you can now obtain more Captain Shards from Maul with a single challenge. So not just one at a time. Alright, the number of shards required for captain upgrades is reduced. Ooh. Balanced some Demon Soldiers BP. And then others added a language filter to guild rankings, allowing commanders to check guild rankings by specified languages. Ooh. Lily's talking in the background. The character limit for guild slogan, guild announcement, and guild mail is increased from 100 to 150. 150 and 300 characters respectively. For the following gear sets, their icons are now indicated a gear tier. Their icons now include an indication of gear tier. So there's tier 3, tier 2, tier 1 level of gear now. So I'm just going to leave that there. You get it. The fancy ones from the Gear Dungeon are the highest tier. Second tier being the red ones that are from the normal gear raids. And then everything else is in the next one. Alright, then optimize some visual presentation. Alright guys, so that's all for Forerunner server for now. We have some big updates coming to the game though, like very soon. So this is starting the 17th, or I guess the 18th, technically for a lot of us. So let's take a look. Actually, before we take a look, I will say I just did the developer interview. Me and Fastidious talked to the devs, and we were able to ask some questions and get some clarity on a lot of fun topics. So stay tuned for those interviews in about a week. Right, our fussy girl is going to join me for now. We'll see if she hangs out. I'm not quite sure. She's very fussy today. As you could see, if you end up watching my summoning video, which I don't even know when I'm posting that, honestly. It's gonna take some editing. We had lots of interruptions. Little girl was giving me a little bit of lily luck, not gonna lie, but also very distracted. She's having some gassy problems, and she's been very cranky because she won't sleep and she's tired. But we love her anyway. Okay, so Titanic Ruins is open for challenge. Don't forget to check out some exciting optimizations, including the enhancement of the unnameable faction, boosted drop rates for certain artifacts, and ancient mythic gear. Ooh. Okay, so Titanic Ruins features Semra, a powerful new enemy that guild members must team up to challenge. Requirements available to all guild members once having defeated Nightmare 3. So that one now has a different name called Drake's Chasm. Alright, the rewards. Dealing 100 or 10,000 damage to the guild boss will earn 1 mech fragment. Guild members may claim a chest corresponding to the number of mech fragments collected on the following Monday. Bosses of all difficulties will be temporarily exhausted every Monday. The rewards that a member receives will be determined by the total number of mech fragments they've collected. To check the rewards, commanders can tap on the chests of each difficulty level. Once the boss's HP drops below 0, the boss will become seriously injured. If a boss was defeated a week before, all members who participated in that battle on the difficulty will receive a bonus reward. All right, let's see. All right, the attempts rule. Each guild member will receive 2 Macapolis. Do they mean mech? Maybe. I think they mean mech, but machine. But if they mean like mech, like machine, it's usually MEC. Okay, whatever. 2 Macapolis, I guess, keys per week for challenging Titanic Ruins. The Macapolis, I hate that. That sounds Machopolis. I think it's Mecca. I swear. I don't know. Will not be deducted during the challenge. It will only be consumed if you choose to save the challenge result at the end of each battle. Currently, the key cannot be purchased. It's automatically replenished at reset every Monday. And then a hero and team lock. In Titanic Ruins challenges, if you consume a key to save your battle results, then all heroes that participated in the battle will not be available on any difficulty for the rest of the week. Team slots used for an attempt will also be locked and remain unavailable for the rest of the week. Note that auto fights are associated with team slots, meaning that each hero can only participate in the guild boss challenge once per week. Please make note of the above rules, commanders. Oh, okay, that's a lot to break down and understand. Auto fights can be associated with team slots, meaning each hero can only participate once per week. Okay, just once per week per hero. Got it. And only so many keys. Rankings. Guild rankings will be calculated within commanders' respective guilds based on the mech fragments they have collected every week. World rankings will be calculated across all servers within the corresponding server group based on the mech fragments collected in a single challenge. And then achievement, added an achievement to collect 80,000 mech fragments from Titanic Ruins. Apocalypse 2 in 1 go. Every time, and then a new rule was added. Every time a hero is defeated or retreats, their deployment time is increased by 10 seconds. So no Laurel cheese strat, all that fun stuff. All right, so now we have some hero adjustments. Oh wait, before I get to this, obviously, I should say there are a lot of videos already out with content creators from Forerunner server or test server playing with the new boss, so you can certainly just search for that and you will see them. I haven't done it yet myself. I was just going to wait for it to come out on Global. All right, the Unnameable, new faction skill, increased team members' damage by 4%. Ancient Blood can coexist with other Lord skills. That's really great. And then only one unnamed hero can be added to a team at a time. That makes sense. All right, and then Ajax got a buff. So his Awaken faction skill will now be enhanced after reaching Awaken 2. Increases Ancient Blood's damage bonus by 2. And his Awakening 4, instead of cost -3, it's cost -5. Definitely good for those who've got dupes. Alright, and then Navras, the skeleton, that's a free fusion hero for everybody. A new talent. When the ultimate is not activated, summons one straw minion every 10 to 8 seconds. Each basic attack reduces the summoning interval by 1 second. During the ultimate, summons one straw minion for every 12 times of damage dealt. The straw minion. Once ready, the straw minion will track enemies within Navras's attack range. Upon reaching an enemy, it will self-destruct, dealing 150% AoE damage. Straw minions last for 10 seconds, with a maximum of 2 present at the same time. Bruh, where'd it go? I didn't even click anything and that just went away. Thanks, game. Thanks. That was really weird. Skill revamp. When the talent is triggered, there is a up to 25% chance to summon 2 straw minions instead and increase their attack by 12%. The Awaken 1, Spirit Raven gains an additional 20% crit rate. Oh wait, the changes. When the talent is triggered, increases crit rate by 20% for 6 seconds. And then Awaken 5 now is during Spirit Raven. Increases damage by 20%. So he got a nice buff. It's going to pair well with Honora, obviously, as well. And then Healer Lily now belongs to the Isoteria Order. So all of you that have not been able to complete that faction trial, really important, right? You now can actually have 2 healers if you only have one of the legendaries and not, all legendaries is the only option. And then 5 fixed Hayden's abnormal attack speed. I feel like I already read all of this. Did I already read all this? I think some of these were parts of a little bit older Forerunner server updates, so it feels like deja vu. But this is all on Global now. Alright, Hero Fusion added the fusion for Micah. This is going to be a permanent fusion. And then we have... Alright, the requirements are Tazira, Dahlin, Avalon, Imani. So make sure you guys do not sell your pulled duplicates of those heroes. Right, Lily? Right? Yeah, she said yeah. Make sure you don't sell them. Start keeping an extra copy as you do your summons, guys. Alright, gear. Increase the drop rate of ancient mythic gear in some stages of Gear Dungeon 1, 2, and Gear Raid 1, 2, and 3. Also increase the probability of obtaining ancient mythic gear from the Gear Forge. Added Legendary Demon Soldier the Fool, Epic Demon Soldier Scalskin Champions, and Adok's Follower to random Demon Soldier chests of Gear Raid. And then basic capacity of gear storage has been increased from 800 to 1100. And the maximum capacity has been increased from 1200 to 1500. All right, so in my developer interview that we had with me and Fastidious, we had some of this stuff come up, and you're going to notice our reactions are going to sound outdated by apparently a few hours. Oh my god, why does it keep doing that? So if you're like, wait, that's already happened, why are they acting like that's new? It's just because we did not see this post or the post that it keeps going to. We did not see those before our actual thing was done. Alright, background fight. The feature's enhanced. You can now engage in other battles simultaneously while using the background fight feature. For instance, while you are conducting a background fight in a gear raid, you can initiate an arena challenge at the same time. That's exactly what we want to see. Sounds perfect. However, you cannot initiate 2 battles in the exact same stage simultaneously. For example, if you're in a campaign, whatever, you can't do another campaign fight as well. Well, why would you do it the exact same stage? I guess if you're doing a background fight of Gear Raid 3, you can't go practice Gear Raid 3? I don't know. Okay. Alright, artifacts. We added new exclusive artifacts for Constance, which is an attack plus 5%. During the ultimate, heals allies in range, excluding the hero, for up to 13% of base healing every second. Wrath got an exclusive artifact. Dealing damage to elites and bosses is plus 25%. The ultimate duration minus 10%. Damage during the ultimates plus 30%. If the AoE attack of Heavy Blow hits only one target, this attack ignores 20% of the target's defense. So Wrath is going to be even more amazing than he already is. It's a really good exclusive artifact. It's crazy. And then Theowen, he got damage to airborne units is increased by 25%. Hamstring also inflicts a 10% vulnerability to physical damage on enemies. Livian's exclusive artifact, max HP plus up to 20%. I'm saying what the maximums are, guys. Not that we're all going to get the maximums right away because, you know, you have to use special stuffs to do that. But I'm still just saying what the maximums are so we kind of get the feel of what potential they have. Alright, so during the Elven Blessing deals 100% AoE damage to up to 5 targets every 5 seconds and restores 10% HP. And then Greed's exclusive artifact, attack plus 15%. When deployed, immediately gains 3 stacks of Soul Reaping. Each kill has a 50% chance of granting 2 stacks of Soul Reaping. Alright, I love Greed now, so that's kind of fun. And then added 2 class-limited artifacts for Mythic. Fighter increases max HP by up to 7% every 10 seconds on the field, stacking up to 3 times. Upon reaching max stacks, increases damage by up to 12%. And then another fighter one, when shielded, increases damage by up to 35%. This effect lasts for 10 seconds after the shield vanishes. Lily. She's just hanging out. So pretty. Okay. Gear Refine has been added as well. Requirement stage normal 8-4. Introduction is that mythic gear or better pieces of level 16 can be refined. A refining crystal is needed for gear refining, which can be obtained in Titanic Ruins. Select a secondary attribute to regenerate its stat by refining. The attribute type will remain the same. If the result is lower than the original, the result will not be saved. If it's higher, it will automatically be saved. Once a secondary attribute has been refined, only that attribute can be further refined in the corresponding gear piece. Alright. Gear refinement for single stats is great. I think that's cool. Alright, and then... Oops. Let's get Lily up here. Hello, baby girl. You don't need to look at the PC, Delta. Okay. Skin shop. We added the skin shop. So the first round is going to have Hatsut, Vierna, and Theowen's skins. I showed that in one of my videos already. It looks really cool. And then added skin stories. Commanders can now view the stories that go along with their skins. Alright, Guild War. The Guild War calculation screen now displays member contribution rankings. Added a quick view feature for Garrison Team Interface. You can view the opponent's lineup even after exhausting attack attempts. Optimize the contribution for defense and introduce the contribution value for defensive wins. Optimize personal contribution calculation screen. Fixed an issue where the hero's BP was not up to date when using Quick Affiliate for Demon Soldiers. Fixed the interface transition issue when setting up lineups. And fixed an issue where the HP displayed on the calculation screen sometimes did not match the HP displayed on the Guild Wars screen before calculation. Next, friends. Added a friend sorting option to sort by offline duration. Optimize the... Oh, can Dragonair do that, please? That would be great. Optimize the list display when selecting friends. Optimized friend request handling. Requests are now auto-deleted if the recipient's friend list is full. Optimized private message content for friend assist. And then Demonic Crusade is back, so it's going to continue starting the 24th. It didn't stop, though. Okay, maybe it's about to end, and then it's going to continue. After this launch, it will be permanently available in the event hall. Daily challenges will be temporarily closed, while the challenge stages and main stages of Crusade will be retained. Your previous challenge records will also be retained. Alright, in the Windows version, added Apple ID login for the Windows screen. When you log in via Windows version on a new device, you can directly choose whether to switch accounts without going through the tutorial. Oh, that's nice too. It's so annoying. But it's only the Windows version. I wish the mobile version would fix that for when I do summoning parties. Alright, added a new feature, mute when the window is active. When turning on this feature, when using a Windows device, the game could automatically be muted when it's running in the background. No, it automatically mutes itself when you don't want it to when it's running in the background. Oh man, alright, anyway, when you change screens, I don't know if they ever fixed that or not. Alright, others. We have this is a big update, guys. Holy crap. I'm glad I'm trying to go through it quickly. Oh my goodness. Alright, updated the incremental download rewards from, well, okay, to small stamina potion, 20,000 gold, 100 diamonds, and 1 renamed scroll. Commanders who already claimed the incremental update will be reissued the rewards upon the update. Added a new mount in Void Rift, Barba. The mount skill is when obtaining gleaming meteorites in the Void Rift, 2 extra ones will be granted. So it's not just a chance at extra rewards, they're just straight up, if you get gleaming meteorites, you always get extra? Okay, well, no one's going to want to use the skip one, right? Unless you're just busy. We do talk a bit about some ideas regarding mounts in our developer collab discussion, interview, whatever. That's coming soon. Alright, added Wrath's skin. Diabolic Duke to the arena shop. Yeah, get that dang exclusive artifact and people will be certainly using Wrath in arena even more. Alright, the former daily guild boss event has been renamed as Drake's Chasm. Adjusted the guild information page and added an access for Titanic Ruins. Adjusted the order of different features on the raids page. Oh my god, it really doesn't want to stay on this. This is really annoying. Can you fix this Windows display issue while trying to read patch notes? Hey. Oh my god, there's so many. This is crazy. This is a big update. I adjusted the order. Oh yeah. Select all to select non-recommended gear on the gear selling screen. Added filters for owned and unowned items on the avatars and avatar border page. Actually, let me go back to that, guys. Just because they don't recommend a piece of gear in the gear selling screen doesn't mean it's bad. Some of the best gear is not a thumbs up, to be honest. It depends on what you're needing it for. And I feel like they skip out on weird things that are attack percentage and prioritize crit damage too much. I don't know. It's weird. It's not very smart. Alright, 9. Removed legendary gear from the map drops of hard and nightmare difficulties in Void Rift. Optimized some quests in Odyssey. Optimized the visual effect of exclusive artifacts for commanders to better distinguish exclusive artifacts from common ones. Red dots have been refined for clear indications of different notifications, such as rewards to be claimed, or a number of matters that needs attention along with an update logic for their display. Recommended gear pieces will be shown on the auto fight and background fight reward screens. Optimized monster skills, allowing for more monster debuffs to be dispelled and dodged. Then fixed an issue where the quality of gear dropped in background fight would display incorrectly on the background fight page after being sold on other pages. And last, fixed an issue where the movement speed increased granted by Demon Soldier Scalskin Warrior's passive skill was incorrectly applied to Speedster Demon Soldiers. Okay, that was a lot. So the quick, where was that popping to this? Yeah, this is what we have going on. A lot of that was mentioned. We're going to have the raids page changed here and adding Titanic Ruins. Semra, we just talked about a whole hell of a lot. This little graphic here breaks down some other fun stuff like Semra's, let's see, Titan Saw. Semra periodically charges his Titan Saw and deals devastating AoE damage to heroes on the left and right sides once, posing a significant threat. Commanders need to use stun, freeze, and other control effects to extend the charging time to reduce the damage. Interesting. And then battle mode 2, Titan Shield. Semra gains a boosted defense and magic resistance along with substantial physical damage reduction and magic damage reduction. Semra will also lift his Titan Shield, lighting up different areas of the shield based on the current mode and further increase its damage reduction. Following this, Semra will deal significant damage once and deal additional damage to random targets based on the number of damage reduction stacks he has. Since Semra possesses high physical and magic damage and damage reduction, the output of physical damage and magic damage heroes will be greatly diminished. Therefore, to defeat Semra, commanders need to deploy heroes capable of dealing true damage. Alternatively, you can deploy offensive dispelling heroes to remove Semra's buffs, increase your team's damage output. So they suggest Praetus, Ulster, Falcia, Nocturne, Pelagios, and Kalina. I like that. And then there's a third mode here. Semra periodically sprays acidic venom, dealing damage to all units on the screen and inflicts a permanent poison effect along with a temporary reduction of healing received. These effects will stack during a Titan Drake's mode. Commanders need to deploy heroes with AoE dispelling abilities to remove the poison effect and continuously heal the heroes on the field. So that's Eloin, Dasomi, Eunomia, Medeon, Aren, and Langland. After Semra's mech arms are destroyed in the battle, he will enter the weakened state. Once Semra's mech arms are destroyed in all 3 modes, he becomes severely weakened, making it the perfect opportunity for concentrated damage output. Must handle 3 different battle modes. Commanders can identify these modes by the transformation of his arms. Oh, it's everything within each attempt. There's 3 different modes. Okay, I was like, wait, do we actually fight each mode as a separate team? No, I don't think so. Okay. Exclusive rewards. Again, we are talking about some changes to stuff. And there's going to be some fancy rewards during the event. So this is just a little... Oh, no, this is exclusive rewards, sorry, for the Titanic Ruins. So fancy. More Gleaming Meteorite, that's exciting. Mythic Artifact Essence. Ooh, I'll take it. Alright, and then, yeah, Hero Fusions, we've already talked about. There's some more details about her here. Rat Skin, and the exclusive artifacts that they listed. There's also some for Enora. Helga will have theirs as well with their when they come out. And then a couple basic artifacts that are general added as well. Or no, is that the ones that we... Yeah, that might have been the ones we just described. And then the background fight feature, and then also adjusting the recommended gear stuff. So there we have it, guys. A really big update. That was a long one, but thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, which is probably my summons for Dahlia, which are very, very interesting. And I totally mess up.